Hey, my lovely subbies, it's Heather here. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm fixing to go to bed, and I almost forgot to shoot my video. And if I would have, I would have got over it, but I would have kind of got mad at myself because this is something that I did set out as a goal. And even though there's been days and times where I'm like, yeah, I might just quit, I might not do it, and everything. I think it's good for me to find something simple. This is simple for me to stay dedicated to, basically, that doesn't require a lot of anything out of me, because I don't make it require a lot out of me. Now, if I was somebody that was going after a bunch of subscribers and all kinds of shit and everything, then yeah, it would require but anyways, yeah, I'm sleepy, but it would require more time editing, all that and everything. And I'm just not capable of that for many reasons. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. It's just something to do. It's something for me to get out, on here and talk about all the crap that I've been going through. And it's just yeah. And it's you reach a point, where it's you have nothing else to lose. So you're just kind of fuck it, But, anyways. Damn. It's I'm I'm just slightly tired. My body's slightly tired because my mind is kind of phew, it's it's out there right now because I've been up and I fell in the habit of talking to my grandmother, which I do. And it scares me when I fall into that habit when I've lived here before, because usually every time that I disagree with her and have my own opinion, eventually, after a while, it wears on her that I have my own opinions, and then she just says something that's very disrespectful, very cold, and then she just keeps on saying something that's very disrespectful or very cold or very mean, and after a while, I get tired of her shit, and then I finally say something back, and then she says something, and then I'm I am gone. Hell no. So anyway, every time I talk to her, it's shit, is this going to lead? But I'm trying to stay positive. So I'm trying to word things more, I'll say it as redneck hickey as I can right now, more better, even though that's not a word. But I'm trying to say things more better, more, I don't know. But at the same level, it has never been about me talking to them very respectfully, because they don't talk to me very respectfully. It's never been a thing of me talking to them very knowledgeably, knowing things, because they talk to me like I'm a moron when they do talk to me, or they talk to me like I don't exist, or like I have no fucking intelligence level whatsoever, which is really fucking retarded of them, concluding they know that I went to school for 12 and a half fucking years, and I was two fucking credits. There we go. Boy, I'm sleepy. But I was 2 credits away from graduating, and anyways, so I may seem like a dumbass, and I'm not saying I'm the smart, but I could have finished high school. I passed all parts of the fucking high school graduation test. You would figure that they could have gave me a diploma for that, since I was only liking 2 credits. But no, just those 2 credits. Now, I was actually needing 4 credits when I was at my old high school, but I went to alternative high school. But I was pregnant, and I got made fun of, and I got teased because I was pregnant, because I couldn't drive. Everybody else that was younger than me could drive. And then they didn't have a cafeteria at the alternative school, so you had to drive to go pick up your food. And so basically, I would get to sit there and kind of starve. So I'm pregnant, and I'm sitting there starving. And the final straw for me was whenever I got into not an argument or a disagreement, but I just got really fucking riled up, basically. Because, you can't express yourself to dumbasses that don't care to comprehend what the fuck you're trying to say to them. And apparently, me raising my hand was a big no-no, because that's the thing, too, is they're like, we're going to put you in self-help classes. I'm like, what the fuck is a self-help class? You make me sound like I'm a damn drug addict. Like, what? This is not an AAA meeting, I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, no, your grades are actually so good, and you're coming here of your own choice. They're like, usually people that come here is because this is the only other school option that they have to come to. Like, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And they're like, but you're so smart, basically, and independent, and your grades are so good. And they were like, so we're going to put you in self-help classes where you literally don't have to talk to nobody except for whenever you do your reports, and you have to stand up in class and give a report. And so they're like, basically, you'll just walk into class, they'll hand you your assignment, and you'll do it. So I'm like, okay. Well, apparently that meant, hey, if I'm the teacher of that class, like talking as the teacher, I can be an asshole and not have to answer any questions that my students ask me. And I can ignore my students. That's what it meant. So I walk into class, and I literally went there maybe a week. And I was like, fuck this shit. I might have been there 2 weeks. I don't know. I really can't remember. I know it was after Christmas break when I quit school. My mom went and unenrolled me because the school tried to come and, kind of give me hell about me not coming to school. And they sent out the fucking whatever, I don't know what he's called, but the damn cop. And, he'd come out once or twice before when I was younger because I was sick, and stuff. And, I remember one time I'd been out for, a week and a half. And he showed up while my parents was at work. And, I was like, I will puke on his ass if he tries to keep knocking. Because he knocked at the door and I was like, not answering. And then I peered out and I seen him and I was like, fucking bastard. And the thing is I wasn't that bad about missing school. At all. At least not in my fucking opinion. And still, they I don't know. But I think, in all honesty, it probably reverts back to a little bit of them actually knowing and actually acknowledging that my family's fucked up. And so it's like, oh, this kid's been out for a long time and they have a fucked up family. We better go check on them because their parent might have killed them type situation. I don't know. But anyways, and I was deathly sick one time when he come out, and he knocked on the door, and this was when I was young, I was 13. And I peered out the window and I was like, oh shit, and I was like, because the first time he came, I was younger, I was 10, and I was scared, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get arrested for not going to school. That's what went through my little 10-year-old brain. But then when I was 13 that time that he came, he knocked, and I was, I was like, oh shit, and then I was like, hey, maybe it'll go away. And I think I literally, when you're so tired, you doze in and out. I think that's what happened, because there's no way in hell that I went to sleep and he stood there for 20 minutes. So I must have just sonked right out again for a split second. And then I heard him knock again, and I was like, this motherfucker, I was like, he better not. And then I'll be damned, he knocked on the door again, and then I threw up in the bucket beside my bed. And I was like, if this son of a bitch knocks on the door again, I'm gonna puke in his face. That's literally what went through my mind. I was like, you are coming and waking me up when I am so sick I can't even lift my fucking head up. And I don't even know what the fuck is wrong with me. I don't know why I'm sick. The medicine that they gave me the first time, I was allergic to it. For what the fuck ever I was even sick for. I was allergic to the shit. I had allergic reaction, broke out in a rash, had to get on another type of medicine. I mean, and I was just like, You are going to kill me, and you're trying to get me to come to school, and I just threw up again, you know. But he left, thank God. He didn't knock on the door again, so I didn't have to go, like, vomit on him, because that's literally what was going on in my fucking mind. But anyways, so, whenever I left school, you know, I was like, fuck it, I'm not going back, because all the just stress and hell of everything, because there was this couple that, they were pregnant, and they went and got married, and they were even younger than me. And the teacher, my first period teacher, was just so nice to them, so lovey-dovey. They're so cute and would help them. And she just treated me like, I don't know if she knew me previously or something, but she just treated me like I was a nasty little punk-ass bitch, basically. And I remember this girl fell asleep. This girl is pregnant, and I'm pregnant too. She fell asleep in class I don't know how many times, and people try to wake her up, and she go, oh no, leave her alone. She's fine. She does her homework. She does her this. She does her that. Well, of course she does. She's got fucking motivation. She's got somebody that actually loves and cares about and caters to her. And hell, they got married, so she's got a fucking husband that's treating her nice. My fucking dude's in goddamn prison. My fucking family, like, is shitty. Like, my life is shitty. And I'm just trying to get through fucking school. And I dozed off one time in that goddamn class. And she slammed the book down on the edge of my desk. About scared the shit out of me. About made me piss myself and vomit at the same time. Because I'm pregnant. So, you know, Ava in my belly is just like boom, 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 you know, like this big, and I was just like, if I have a miscarriage, I'm going to murder your ass, is what went through my head. Like, this is the only damn good thing I got going for me in my life, and I'll be damned if you're going to fuck it up for me. And then she would like bitch at me all the time, I remember. And then finally one day, like, right there, you know, I thought finally she was just starting to understand me, or what the fuck ever. I went up to her, and I'd went up to her several times asking for her help, because it was it, I don't know if it was economics or what the fuck it was, or social studies. I think it was economics. And she was like trying to teach us like math side of some shit, and she was using like algebra. I don't know. And I don't know algebra. And I mean, I learned it when I had to pass the fucking class in fucking 9th grade. But then I even dropped out of that class and switched over to, because those were college prep classes, and I switched over to tech prep. And then that damn teacher, fucking ex-coach, got mad at me and screamed at me and was like, you have the potential to stay in college prep classes, and you're just not trying hard enough. And I thought, bitch, I've tried, and you don't even fucking know I had to try to stay alive, motherfucker. Like, that's what went on in my head. Like, my daily life is survival. Has been since before school even started, motherfucker. Like, I was just so mad. But any goddamn ways. Like, I don't know. Like, and I was like, don't tell me I don't try. I get so sick and tired. If you just try harder. Do you know how hard it is to grow up in a fucked up family? Do you know? Like, if you don't know, then you don't know, and you need to shut the fuck up. And that's the reason whenever people have gave my daughter a hard time, I'm like, bitch, you know, I'm like, her dad has neglected her. Then her stepfather, that he was supposed to be, that the guy that I married, that didn't even want to be a stepfather, didn't even care to properly marry me, and by that I mean a wedding. He promised me a wedding, didn't happen. He promised me a wedding ring. He finally got me one for $20 or $30 fucking dollars. Like, literally not too long before, anyways. Then he got mad at me because he waited so long to give me a $30 wedding band. I didn't even get an engagement ring from him. I got an engagement ring, and granted, it wasn't even an engagement ring either, but I got an engagement ring at least, or a promise ring of an engagement ring is what he told me, which this is my kid's dad that I'm talking about right here. But I at least got one from him, even though it was a bolt that he sanded down while he was in prison. Like, he took a bolt while he was in prison and sanded it down to make me a ring. And when he gave it to me, I'm like, is this what I think it is? And he's like, well, it is, but then it isn't. He's like, because I want to get you a better engagement ring. But then he got out and he fucked some whore. And I'm sorry if you see this whore person, you know who you are. But anyways, like, me and you have had many conversations. But if you want to try to beat my ass for some shit that you did, and you told me I should have beat your ass. You told me, how fucking sick are you? And then you tell me that you know that you're sick because you were doing the fucking drugs and shit with him and all kinds of shit. And you helped him to do fucking drugs again whenever he fucking got back out. Like, y'all met him there basically with drugs as soon as he got out of prison. Like, are you fucking kidding me, you damn bitch? I'm sorry, but fucking hell, I have a right to be mad. You knew he had me, and you knew we had a baby together. And you still helped him, met him, knew this, and you said because he took his shirt off and the tattoo that he had on his back, which, by the way, bitch, by the way, he got that tattoo for me. The biggest tattoo on this man's body, and he got it for me. And you seen him with his tattoo, and you just knew that you had to have it. So you seduced a man that is weak and broken and sad, that has just gotten out of prison, that doesn't even have a way, supposedly, to come and see us, which that's probably a bullshit lie any goddamn ways. But you know that he has a fiance or a serious girlfriend that has stayed loyal to him for the 2 fucking years that he's been in prison. And he has a kid. And instead of even having enough goddamn respect and motherfucking decency, because if you wanted to be a whore, fine, but be it on your damn time. Don't be it on a fucking baby's time, okay? She was a little girl that wanted to see her daddy, okay? And you took that from her. I don't even give a shit about me. Not in comparison to my kid. My kid is a hell of a lot more important than I am. Because she is the next generation. And you're so fucked up that you had to fuck him. I'm sorry, but goddamn it, I'm still mad about that shit. Yeah, it was his decision, too, to allow himself to be seducible. Because he's a seducing moron. Basically. But anyways, you knew! Like, and you have no moral compass whatsoever. Like, you knew. And literally the day he got out, I sat there all day on that front porch with my kid walking and playing in the yard. And my kid kept going, Daddy, every car that drove by. Do you know how heartbreaking that is? To see your little child that knows that their daddy's supposed to be there. This is the first time I lied to my daughter. Like a lie. Like an actual lie that's not the normal bullshit lie of like, you know, that you tell kids. But no, an actual fucking lie. And it wasn't even of my own goddamn accord or reasoning or what the fuck ever. It is because I trusted the damn son of a bitch. And I had to sit there and see my kid do that, not just for 1 day, not just for 2, not 3, for a week and a half. Every time she seen a car, Daddy, because we live where there's a curve, or we used to, and so every time a car would come around the curve, Daddy, is that Daddy? No, Daddy's out having a good time fucking a stupid whore that knew about you. Like, you think I'm gonna tell my little baby that? Like, and I didn't even know what the fuck was going on at the time. And then, for 3 goddamn days, the first 3 goddamn days, it was 24/7, basically, my kid. Every time she'd see a car, Daddy, Daddy. Is that daddy? Like, y'all, man, people are fucking shitty. I swear to God. This is what makes me so fucking mad. You wanna know why the fuck I'm depressed? Because of shit like this. This is what makes me want to put a goddamn bullet in my fucking head. Like, I fucking hate people. I fucking hate people. Y'all are so goddamn self-absorbed, selfish, narcissistic, and everything else. And I'm sorry, sweetheart, who the fuck ever you are, and I know your damn name, but I'm not gonna mention it. But you that slept with him, I'm sorry if some shitty ass shit happened to you, okay? I'm sorry if you had a shitty ass life, but let me goddamn guarantee you, I ain't had that much of a fucking good life either, but I still don't act like a fucking asshole. I'm not gonna sit here and fuck somebody that I know is fucking somebody else. I'm not gonna sit here and fuck somebody that just got out of prison. I'm not gonna sit here and fuck somebody and fuck their goddamn life up and all kinds of shit. Now, granted, I would have slept with him because I'd been with him for 3 goddamn years, okay? And granted, 2 of those fucking years he was in prison, but still, he was mine. He was mine, and I was his. Or at least that's the way it was supposed to have been. But your little bitch ass had to come and fuck it up. Because you seen his tattoo and you knew. Oh God, I still hear your voice. It's like a goddamn repeat. You knew you had to have him. And I know. But I mean, life happens. But just because life happens, just because shitty circumstances happen, don't mean you have to become a shitty person. You don't have to become a cold-hearted asshole that's gonna sit there and just take opportunity because it's there, and you fucking know shit like that. I fucking guarantee you, if I met anybody, I fucking guarantee you, if I met, I don't even know, because I don't idolize people like that. Okay, maybe the closest that I would even come, I don't even think, I don't know. I don't. I don't idolize anybody for as far as, but you take somebody like that I do like, or that I have, I might not, or whatever, at some point in time, you know, like fucking Eminem or damn Johnny Depp or Brad Pitt or Orlando Bloom or somebody that's supposedly this great, you know, sexy money fucking person, if you will, and shit like that. You take somebody like that and you tempt me with them, and I know that they have a wife or a girlfriend, or that they're fucking with somebody, and you think I would seduce them? Because I fucking guarantee you, I wouldn't. And then if they were trying to seduce me even, you think I would actually sleep with them? Like, y'all are low. And the thing is the majority of people are like that. And that's even what the fuck I feel like I'm dealing with right now. Because I got this one guy that I'm talking to now. I had this other guy that I was talking to a few weeks ago. Honest, I was talking to a few weeks ago. Honest dropped the fuck off the face of the goddamn planet, basically, and was like, I know I no longer care about you. And I was like, oh my God, he sounds just like Adam, which is my kid's dad's name. And I was like, fuck, you know? And that's even what my husband said. I know I no longer care. You know, he didn't say those words, but he was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. I don't love you anymore. It's like, that's when my insanity comes out. I'm like, excuse, what? Excuse you? Because I don't think I've ever uttered those words. I don't love you no more, like, period, end of sentence. Now, I may say I don't love you like that, or I don't love you in this way, or some shit like that. But man, to fucking hear, I don't love you anymore? That's even like Adam the last time I seen him. Which was when he came to pick our daughter up, because I was a dumbass. Because I thought maybe he might have some respect for me. But he's never going to have any respect for me. And I guess neither of these two guys that I've talked to. And I guess nobody is ever going to have any respect for me. And then again, here we go back to the suicidal thoughts. Well, nobody's going to ever respect me, so fucking hell. And see, the thing is all y'all other dumb bitches out in the fucking world, and I don't mean just bitches by females, I mean even these goddamn men that I'm fucking dealing with, I feel like. All y'all want to become these cold-hearted, ego-driven, pride fucking monsters that are just like, I want what I want, and you're going to listen to me, and oh my God, and if you don't, well, I'll just move on and find somebody else, because I have no respect for anybody as a human being except for myself first. So, excuse you, fuck you. I'm going to do what I need to do for me. No. Sometimes I think I'm the only damn person that's even left that even understands that type of respect. Now, I know that a bunch of people sit here and watch me and they're like, oh my God, you cuss. Oh my God, you're so rude. Oh my God, you say this. Oh my God, you say hate. Oh my God, you talk about death. Oh my God, you talk about suicide. Oh my God, you're so redneck. Oh my God, you're so ignorant. Oh my God, you're so, oh my God, you're so. Yeah, I sow and I sow and I sow and I sow and I sow. You're damn straight, I fucking sow. I sow every goddamn seed that I was ever fucking given, so that way I can have a decent ass life to the best of my fucking abilities. And then all you little bitches kind of come around and y'all are like, ooh, you know, this looks like some tree that I can pull shit off of, and y'all are just constantly stealing the fruit off my goddamn tree, basically. Even my fucking parents taking my goddamn kid from me. Ooh, that looks so good. That looks so good. And then all these people, you have a great daughter. You've raised your kid so well. And y'all are all just trying to steal my shit. And that's even like my fucking cat Tiger when he went missing just a few fucking days ago. And now he ain't went missing no more. He's out here all the fucking time. You tell me where the fuck my cat went. And then there's a white goddamn bobtail fucking piece of a fucking shithole truck that's driving down the fucking road that fucking morning that my cat went missing. Then my cat shows up at 11 p.m. 2 fucking nights later. 2 fucking nights later. And this is like a week after my fucking ex-husband. Okay? You are an ex, whether I'm divorced from your ass or not. When you abandoned me, motherfucker, that was the end of it. I don't know how much more clearly I can knock that shit into your fucking head, but that was the end of it. Get over it. But the fucking truck went by and it's like, where the fuck's my cat? And then he shows up at 11 p.m. at night when it's pitch black outside. And he went missing at night. So, where the fuck did he go? And why the fuck hasn't he disappeared again yet? What the fuck am I supposed to think? And then, like I said, it's a week after you fucking try to manipulate my damn kid and be like, I need your mother's phone number so I can talk to her. So I can talk to her about the divorce. Because, yeah.
That's the reason that I need to do this is because, you know, I've done it like every year except for like 2 years since we've been separated. So for like 4 years since then.
Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Stop with the goddamn phone conversations. Like,
you're not a fucking telemarketer that is going to call me and be like, yes, I need to talk to you about the divorce today. I need your address. I need your phone number. I need your this.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm a fucking smartass. But holy fucking shit, man. Holy fucking shit. Every goddamn year. You left in fucking 2013. I have not seen you since then, you son of a bitch. You don't have to talk to me to get a fucking divorce. And if you keep on, in all honesty, legally, you owe me money. You married me. You had a job. You provided for me and a child that was not even yours for 2 years. Count 'em, buddy. 2 years. Then you abandoned us. And I haven't wanted shit from you. And I don't want your shitty ass fucking money either. And that's the reason you're so goddamn mad and you're so fucking refusing to divorce me, is because it's all about control and your fucking pride and your goddamn ego, because you're just as fucking cold-hearted and narcissistic as everybody else, basically, that I've ever came into contact with, except for maybe fucking dogs, cats, pets, and children, or at least my child, and probably, in a more further on extent, my nieces. Now, my little cousins and stuff like that, I have no idea. And my nieces are getting on the line of borderlining on that cold-hearted, narcissistic personality. And my parents are trying to teach that to my daughter right now, because it's a dog-eat-dog world, son. You better saddle up and put on those big girl panties and fucking, lasso that shit in and figure it out. I would rather die than become a cold-hearted snake like the rest of society. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Y'all don't even want to know the thoughts going on in my head right now, because I'm so mad. And then I hate even saying that to people, and they're like, oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Tell me. And then I tell them, and they're like, oh, my God, you're crazy. I'm like, you're the motherfucker that asked. When I say you don't want to know something, you don't want to know it. You ever heard the line in the movie? You don't want the truth because you can't handle the truth. The truth is I'm a human being. The truth is you are a human being. Therefore, every shitty thing that you or any other human being has been possible of doing, I am capable of doing that shit too. Do not fuck me over. Do not mess with me. But everybody just keeps on messing with me, and I just keep on trying to find a way to deal with it the proper way, the right way. Do you know how many people, I've had several people tell me that I should have went over and got my kid, just got her when my fucking family took her. Why didn't you just go over and get your damn kid? She's your damn kid. The cops told me that I can't do that. That's why. I was told by the police that came that they were the ones that told me why my daughter wasn't coming home on fucking New Year's when the goddamn ball was dropping. They're the ones that told me that over a year ago. So your hands are tied. You can't do shit. And that's the thing, is everybody's trying to screw each other over. And the thing is everybody keeps doing it to me too, and they're trying to wait for me to screw them over, and I'm not trying to screw anybody over, okay? If I'm going to screw somebody, the only way I'm going to screw somebody is if by screwing, it means fucking them, and it's only if I'm with them. That's the only way that I'm going to go about screwing anybody. I'm not going to sit here and screw over other people just because it's the norm and it's the way that society does it. I deserve money just for the fucking mental stress of what the fuck my damn husband put me through. And my daughter. And what he's putting her through right now. I need your mother's phone number so that way I can call to talk to her about the divorce. Bitch, you know where the fuck I'm at. You know the goddamn address, okay? You knew the fucking address in 2013 when you changed your address to this exact address. You knew the fucking address then in 2013 and in 2014 and in 2015 when I was still living here. And your mail was still coming here, including your fucking cell phone bill. So don't tell me that in 2019 that you don't know the fucking address here because you are nothing but a bold-faced, habitual liar. Like the majority of people. And so the majority of people are going to accept you and love you and care for you and take your side, sweetheart. But I never will. I never will. You fucked that up real good. I can have compassion. And I can be respectful towards other human beings, whether you think that I am or not. And whether you think that I'm respectful or not. But God damn it, I'm sick and tired of being respectful to little sons of bitches that don't want to be respectful towards me. You fucking abandoned me. And on top of abandoning me, you abandoned a child who had just started calling you daddy. And I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person because of what you speculate that I was doing when you weren't around. Okay, well let me speculate some shit as to what I think you were doing when I wasn't around. See, it goes both ways, motherfucker. Goes both ways. But then, oh, well, what you said to me. I say a bunch of shit. And I got plenty of YouTube videos now to prove that I say a bunch of shit. Okay? I like to talk. Okay? I was born to talk. Okay? It's just who the fuck I am. Oh my God. But anyway, so right now I've been dealing with this other guy. This other guy wants to try to dictate and control me, I'm assuming. But then again, I'm not sure. I'm not certain. I don't know how the fuck this is going. And I feel like it's all just some big scam and big joke and all kinds of shit. And it ain't funny. And it ain't funny. It ain't funny. It's not funny at all. It's really not. Because you have no fucking respect for me. You sit there, you disappear. I know I no longer love you. Okay, I've accepted your information to the point that it literally broke me in half. Thank you. You're not even my husband, and my husband did that shit to me over 5 years ago. And I got broke when my kid got fucking taken from me, and the way that everything went about it. And so I'm sitting here and I'm trying to find something, to hold on to. I can't. The fucking dog about grieves herself to death. Then the other dog goes missing. Then my cat just went missing. Thank God he came back. And then you write me that after 2 weeks of I love you, 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 I love you. And I knew that it was bullshit. I knew that it was a bullshit, immature game way of you doing things, but I still hoped. I still saw potential in you to be a fucking man. But you're not a man, you're a boy. And you even proved that yet again today. And I've known that. I didn't think, well, maybe he can be a man. No, instead I was like, okay, he's a boy. Okay, don't hate him for being a boy. He's a boy, whatever. Let it go. Be nice, be courteous, so I tell you no more lovey-dovey shit. And what do you do except for write me today and say, hey, honey, and I say, don't do that, and you say, oh, I forgot. You didn't forget, motherfucker. You did not fucking forget, okay? So there's your attention. Okay, there's your little stroke to your ego. I mentioned you in the video. Now go do whatever you gotta do with that, even if that means masturbating, okay? Go do what the fuck ever you gotta do with that dipshit motherfucking egotistical bullshit narcissism level of shit. I don't even fucking know. Just shit. Go do what you gotta do with it, but keep me the fuck out of it, okay? You can write me. You can be respectful towards me. We can have conversations. I am open to having conversations with people. And yes, even though I said what I did about snakes, because we were talking about snakes, and then I was like, are you meaning snakes or dicks? Because it's called the one-eyed snake for one fucking reason in particular, but any fucking ways. And I can tease in that mannerism, but to sit there and for any guy or anybody, I don't give a shit who the fuck you are. I don't give a shit if you're a woman trying to date a woman, a man trying to date a man, transgender trying to date another transgender, or just date a fucking man or a woman or somebody that's genderless or what the fuck ever the goddamn sexual bullshit of it is. I don't give a flying fuck. But when you sit there and you are a man mainly, or you are playing the manly role in the situation, or, you know, sometimes it flip-flops, I get that and everything. But anyway, so you're playing that, but especially men have no respect for the words honey, baby, sweetheart. They have no respect for the words I love you. They don't understand that for some reason. Instead, that means, ooh, maybe if I say it enough, I can get some money and get my pecker wet, basically. And you're a fucking moron for thinking that. And let me tell you why, okay? Other than just that bullshit. Another reason why is because those are terms of endearment, you motherfuckers. Those are things that parents, okay, if you're not a parent, okay? And then some of you even are, and I can't even fathom it. Some of you are, or some of you have children in your home. And granted, maybe these people I'm talking to now, maybe in their culture, they don't say that to children. They don't say sweetheart, baby doll, honey, and all this and everything. But I guarantee you, every fucking time that I've said that to my daughter, I meant it. And every time I say it to anybody, and I say honey, baby doll, sweetheart, or anything like that, I mean it with a level of intimacy that means respect. Even when I got mad at my husband and I'd be a smartass and be like, yes, dear heart. I was being a smartass. I was mad. It was like my hateful ass nickname towards him. And he used it back towards me several times. And so it was just our thing to fucking do whenever we got mad at each other. Yes, dear heart. Yes, dear heart. I'll do that, dear heart. Because that's just who the fuck we were at that moment in time. And it still meant that there was an intimate, meaningful, substantial, mutual level of like fucking respect and intimacy. But y'all don't get that for some reason. And I cannot fathom. It just boggles my whole fucking mind. Like, to the point that I'm like, I don't think anybody has a soul anymore for the most part. Like, do you have a soul? I don't know. I really wonder about that a lot with a lot of people. And then that's the reason sometimes you talk to people and everybody's like, everybody's just zombies. And that's what they mean by it. They're meaning they think everybody's walking around without a goddamn soul. Well, I guarantee you I know 2 people that are not, and it's me and my fucking kid, okay? It's me and my damn kid. We have souls, okay? And we have meaning. And we actually mean what the fuck we say. And there's a few other people out there that I'm pretty sure that they got a soul too. And as a matter of fact, I'm actually pretty certain that everybody does. But for some reason, all you motherfuckers have let greed and pride and ego and sex and money and drugs and what the fuck ever take over the goddamn place of that fucking shit. And then you meet somebody like me and y'all are all kind of clawing at me or wanting a piece of me or wanting, if you're not getting a piece of me in a good way, you know, whether it's through me being kind or some shit to you, then you want to fucking be mean to me and talk shit about me because still that means that you're in somehow relation to me, which is somebody that's fucking awakened to the connection between they themselves and their goddamn soul. And I'm sorry that you don't know how to fucking do that. But goddamn it, even when I sit down with motherfuckers and I can preach to them on how to do it, and it's like, just do the right thing, basically. It's the simplest fucking rule on the face of the planet, basically. Now, granted, I sit here and I cuss. And granted, I sit here and boy, I fucking stand up for myself. And I'll tell it like it is all goddamn day long. But at the end of the fucking day and everything, I'm still a kind person. I'm still a nice person. I'm still a sweet person, and I'm still a genuine person, and I say that because one of my lovely subscribers actually told me that months ago, and I actually broke down fucking crying. Because I'm not used to people complimenting me or being nice to me, or if they do, just like my husband told me, and just like most men even fucking believe, for every compliment he gave me, he told me that he needed to insult me at least 7 times to keep my ego in check. Because he didn't want my head getting too big. Do you fucking hear yourself? You are a shitty ass person for that. Oh, well, your dad taught it to you? The same son of a bitch that asked you why, I would marry you and not him. And he even asked me that question. And then he tried to sneak in showing me a picture of his goddamn dick on his fucking phone the first time I met him. I mean, I swear to God, I don't even know if I want to be married. Like, y'all keep on fucking up so bad. Everybody keeps fucking up so bad. I don't even know. And then it's like, okay, I will stay alive. Okay, I'm not going to commit suicide. I kind of get to a point where I'm like, no, fuck, nobody's worth that. Nobody is worth me fucking killing myself over. But then I sit here and I'm like, but I don't think anybody's worth anything. I mean, yeah, kindness to a degree, but for as far as like actually marrying and family and feeling connected to people that just treat you like shit, who the fuck wants to do that? Let me tell you something. My kid's gonna grow up to be one of the best people that I'm gonna fucking know, okay? And I have a right to say that. Actually, she's gonna grow up to be probably the best damn person that I know. I still sit here. Even though she broke me. She broke me because she sold that shit, that she fed into that shit of what the fuck happened, okay? And she allowed herself to. But at the end of the day, she's a kid. She's allowed to do that, okay? She's still learning. She's still growing, okay? But I guarantee you, I still tell my daughter that I think that she's beautiful. I still tell her that I love her. I still tell her that I think that she's smart and that she's kind and that she's a good person. I even wrote her the other night and told her that, I'm sorry that I'm bad because, I just got so down on myself. But in truth, I'm not bad. I'm good. But I've got so down on myself because of people treating me like fucking dirt and a goddamn doormat. I wrote my kid and I broke and gave in to her fucking opinion that she's been fed to by shitty ass people that are just as shitty as everybody else I know, basically. And I just wrote her and I was like, I'm sorry that I'm bad. I said, but don't you dare feel bad about making me feel that way. I said, because I know how hard you are on yourself. And I do. And my baby girl is so fucking kind. And that's the reason, motherfuckers, at the goddamn school when my kid comes home telling me that a bully's picking on her, and then telling me for 3 fucking years that the bully's picking on her. And then y'all want to believe the goddamn bully and be like, no, maybe it's your kid, and maybe it's because you act eccentric, because you act this. Okay, I'm a radicalist, basically, okay? I'm a radical ass person. I have radical methods for which I go about doing things, but damn it, I get the shit done, okay? Now, granted, I may not have got my life accomplished in the way that you think that my life is supposed to be accomplished and shit like that, okay? But I don't give a flying fuck. I'm not here to be judged by you. I'm not here to be judged by your fucking level of shit. Especially when your level of shit is, hey, man, if you got the biggest dick or the most money or the most bitches or the most drugs, man, you're really fucking cool and you really fucking got it. And how many crimes can you get away with without having to fucking pay for them, man? Yeah, like, no, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not even in your fucking, you can't even touch me, basically, okay? You can't even touch me. And I'm even talking about the corrupt motherfuckers that are like, oh, we go to church every day, every Sunday. And then you got your son over here that's smuggling fucking drugs and shit, or what the fuck ever. And I'm saying all this like as a generalized thing. It's not somebody that I'm like, hey, I know the name of so-and-so and do. No, I don't. But god damn it. Like, y'all just gotta grow the fuck up. Everybody gotta grow the fuck up. My kid is more grown than anybody else that I know other than myself. And my kid may even be more grown up than me. And everybody's like, oh, that's such a bad thing. Concluding everybody else is walking around like a fucking moron and being like, what do I have to do to connive and manipulate to get what I want? Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Granted, my kid's a kid, and that's the reason she's allowed to make mistakes. But damn it. At the same time, I hold her to a high standard. Because she is not going to be like the rest of everybody else on the face of this goddamn planet. She's not going to be, and I don't even, like, and all y'all people that might eventually, you know, come to know who my kid is, and you're like, oh, I need to, my kid, y'all might look at my example and be like, oh, she gonna be like her mama. Oh, she just gonna be a doormat and let people walk on her. My kid wouldn't even tolerate my own bullshit. My kid fucking left the house because she got fed up with her own mama's bullshit. And while she's a kid. And you think she gonna tolerate your shit? You funny as fuck. Like, y'all just, I don't know. I don't even know what to do with people anymore. Y'all got shit twisted. Like, so bad. And then that's the thing, too. This new guy's writing me, and then he'll go out of writing me like he just did. He'll just disappear from writing me. And then this other guy from the past, if you will, is writing me, and I'm like, man, y'all fucking talking to each other or some shit. Like, just don't even. Like, what y'all trying to do? Y'all trying to trip me up? Y'all trying to make me look bad? Y'all trying to make me, but then I'm like, you know what? It don't even matter because at the end of the day, I know who the fuck I am. But people love to feed off of that. People love to make people paranoid. Why? Because they ain't got nothing better to do. Like, stop. I need a man, okay? If you want to be a man, then be a man. Act like a man. Show me respect. Or, if you want to be respectful to me and you're not a man, you can be respectful to me, and we'll see where it goes. But, like, don't. I done been there. I done that. I played these games twice, okay? I'm like a pro at this shit, and you don't know what the fuck you're signing up for. And that's the thing, too, is they didn't even know what the fuck they were signing up for. That's the reason they both skipped out. I was too serious. And I don't know how many times I've even heard that. You too serious. You just need to get fucked. You just need to get high. You just need to get laid. You just need to get drunk. You just need to. Why? So that way I can fit in with the rest of y'all? I wasn't born to fit in with the rest of y'all. And if y'all were smart, y'all would know that you're not born to fit in and fit into this goddamn dumbass category of bullshit. I guarantee you I can list almost everybody as else some sexual deviant, basically. A fucking drug addict. Okay? Or a fucking egotistical maniac. Or a fucking money, like, person, like, whore, basically. Like, the mass majority of people fall up under one of those 4 fucking categories. Did I list that? I don't even know. There might be one more. But anyways, So out of 4 or 5 horrible categories, all of y'all fall up under one of them. Now, am I saying that I'm incapable of falling up under those? See, that's the thing, too. That people don't like about me, and they're like, oh, you're some little cocky, smug, arrogant little son of a bitch. Is because, I could. I could. I made a video where I was drinking and having a good time. And then that's just like when Jen, I'm kind of like a baby with a bottle at that point in time because I was so heartbroken because of shit with EJ that she took the fucking bottle of vodka from me. And I was just like, no, don't take the vodka. Like, but she paid for it. So I was just like, well, and it kind of upset me. But anyways, I was like, no, don't take the vodka. But she did. And I'm glad that she did. And that's the thing, too. She did because she wants hers, And I'm not saying that she's an alcoholic or anything. But she does drink more than me. And so she was like, hey, here's some booze for your blues, And I was like, I've never really went this way before, but let's try it. But I am capable of doing that, but I'm also capable of self-control and capable of fucking stopping myself, which is something that all of y'all need to learn, because if my fucking cat can do that and have self-control, if my fucking dog can do that and have self-control, and if a fucking child can do that and have self-control, and the child is my daughter, and basically most children have self-control, then for y'all to sit here and be like, but I just wanted to fuck her so bad, or I just wanted to fuck him so bad, or I just wanted to do the drugs so bad, and I wanted to keep doing them after the first time that I tried them, and the second time, and the third time, and the this, and the that, and I just wanted the money so bad, or what the fuck ever your goddamn lying little bitch ass excuse is, because you're fucking, what was I gonna say? You're fucking like just taking the easy path, basically. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Grow some balls, okay? Get some damn self-control, okay? And just do that. And do that daily. It's very fucking hard to do. Believe me, I know, okay? You need somebody to talk to because you're being self-control, you're controlling the urges, the desires, or whatever of these bigger things. And that's the reason I have a hard time even giving into little things. And that's the reason it's like, okay, yeah, I'll give in to eating some more and being a little kind of on the fat side because it's the only indulgence thing that I really get to have, or whatever indulgent behavior that I do take part in that is not illegal or immoral or what the fuck ever. But in God blessed ways, like Jesus Christ. That's even like my damn husband. And even Adam said that to me. Like, excuse me, if I don't have sex outside of relationships on a regular basis or anything like that. Like, I get that I was with Adam and we were never married, and I get that I was actually with my husband sexually before we got married. Okay, I was. But that doesn't mean that I go out and fuck other people that I have you don't date people. That's another thing too. You don't date people. And you don't even pursue the possibility of dating people from a biblical standpoint unless you're going to marry them. So, yeah, I fucked up in making those decisions. But damn it, when I was actually with you, and when I was actually committed to Adam, and then I was committed to my damn husband, and it's like, hey, I haven't had sex for a really long time, and so, like, I've been very lonely, basically, and like, let's have sex. And, then they get in this fucking mentality of, I'm not catering enough to the other parts of them because they think I'm supposed to pamper their ass, because instead of seeing me as my own individual that decides to spend time with them and decides to choose them, no, instead they see me as an extension of them and as something that they own. And no, you don't own me. Nobody owns me. I don't own anybody. I choose to spend time with you, and you choose to spend time with me. You stop choosing to spend time with me, I'm going to stop choosing to spend time with you. It's equal parts. But any fucking ways, like, they both kind of made a remark and was like, you just want me for my dick. And I was like, you're a fucking asshole. And concluding, it's like, oh, sorry, I wanted to have sex 3 times a week. Damn, kill me. Like, really? I mean, granted, well, anyways, that's a little bit more personal shit dealing with them that I'm just not even going to put out there. But anyways, yeah. So, yeah. And then I get the whole, well, you know, it was good or it was bad and all that and everything. That's when you work on shit. If shit is good or shit is bad, that's the reason I define myself right now as pansexual and demi-romantic, is because I have the fucking endurance, motherfucker, to put up with what the fuck ever I have to. Because that's what the fuck you do if you really look at life the way that you're supposed to, and you're supposed to look at life like it is something that you are trying to triumph over and survive at, not something that you are trying to beat the rest in the competition of. And everybody's like, no, I gotta win, I gotta beat all these other people to the finish line for the reward of heaven. And y'all are fucking morons for looking at life like that. We are all having to survive life. Whether you see it or not, whether you understand that, whether your brain can comprehend that or not. So why can we not just survive life in fucking peace and triumph over the shit together? And be like, yeah, we went through some difficult, hard times, some hardships, some bad days, some this and that, but at the end of the day, we're still here. And it is what it is. But anyways, so I gotta end this video before I lose it. I hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. And I'll catch you later. Take care. Bye.